Can I ask you an ethical dilemma?
Yep.
So, if you are in
Kill
a
Hitler.
if
Do
you
it.
are in a relationship with Meryl Streep,
Yep.
and she's like you said, the greatest actor of our lifetimes. Like, is it cheating to get her to pretend to be somebody else? Would it be
Is
like,
it like the Seinfeld episode with the masseuse? It's like, just like, give me a voice.
I mean, not just give me a voice, but like if you really had a thing for Meryl Streep's character in The Devil Wears Prada, right?
Right.
Would
Reach into your bag of tricks.
Yes.
Meryl.
How would you feel as an
Okay,
actor?
so you've got like a Dom kind of fantasy, and you're like, I want you to be that.
Yeah.
What's the name of the character from Devil Wears Prada?
Miranda Priestley. No, is that right? Oh yeah, okay. Getting the
Okay,
thumbs
Miranda
up.
Priestley.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so is it?
Yeah.
Um,
Because if it's Meryl and she's got such a great range,
I think
like
for
if you-
Marty, sure, but not on the first date.
no, I'm not saying on the first
Okay.
date, but I'm just saying if you are dating Meryl Streep,
Yeah.
are you getting to date 12 different people without cheating? Like, could Meryl be,
Yeah, it's a good question.
in...
Yeah. Sure. Like, I guess so. I don't think that's cheating at all.
When Daniel
But hang on,
Day-Lewis
but-
is in his, like, method years.
But last episode we
okay.
talked about Harrison Ford, right?
Yes.
And we're saying how like Harrison Ford, when we're talking about Biscoff, like Harrison Ford's like the
Yeah,
Biscoff. He
he's
did
just-
one thing really
yeah.
well.
Harrison Ford in this scenario
Yeah.
is just putting on a different uniform.
That's right. He's putting up
on his-
fedora,
yeah,
or he's
his
putting
Han
on his
Solo,
Witness.
yeah, right?
He's John
Yeah.
Bookman from Witness.
But
or
he's
whatever.
pretty much who he is.
He's an
regardless.
exasperated everyman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's his skill set.
But Meryl,
yeah, I don't think
she's
it is cheating.
inside the character.
All right, let me get
Yeah.
wankery and actory
Yes,
for a
please.
second.
That's what I wanted.
Is that it's and I'll get very nerdy because I'll bring in wrestling as well. And it also relates to comedy. It's all an extension of your character.
Yeah.
So Meryl Streep is not becoming someone else. Miranda Priestley is an extension of Meryl and obviously her, because what she's doing is she's reading that script, she's thinking about the character, and she's finding what's my access point to this? Like, how do I find a way to be this? Why would I treat someone like this? How could I be so cold? What are my values? It's not like you are becoming someone else. There's a really interesting interview with Kirsten Stewart. I think it was with GQ or the New York Times a few months ago now, where she was saying to the interviewer, they're talking about acting, and she said, have you noticed how there's no female method actors? And the interviewer and me as the viewer was like, yeah, she's kind of right. She says, you know why that is? And she's gone, because men get so insecure around acting as a profession, they have to find a way in that's kind of like, what I do is serious and it's heavy and it's, because it's, for lack of a better term, like being an actor, it's considered like you're going into your emotions. It could be considered more feminine.
Uh-huh.
So this idea that I can't access my emotions that easily, I have to stay in the character and, I'm playing a junkie, so I'm not going to sleep for 5 days. Right?
Yeah.
And she's like, just fucking act. Like, just think hard about what it'd be like to be addicted to drugs and blah, blah, do your research. She said it's just it's an overblown thing that actors need to be method. Now, I think whatever works you do you. But I do think there is some validity in what she's saying, is that every actor, you are not becoming someone else. It's not like you go into a fugue state where you channel a completely different, it's you. You are aware that there's cameras and lights around you and that you have to hit your mark and say your line. And when they call cut, you go get lunch. So no, it's not cheating. It's Meryl finding a version of herself, which everyone does in their lives, just to kind of a different extent. If you're talking to a police officer because you've been pulled over, that's a version of you that is going to be different to when you're talking to your partner or when you're hanging out with your mates or whatever. So, no.
So then, do you think it's impolite to ask them to do, like,
the specific
tonight,
character.
could you be Miranda Priestley for
Depends on how close you are. I'd say if it's long-term partner, then no, it's no different to any couple asking their partner to role play.
What if we would do it, so once a month, like once a month we're having a special night.
Yeah,
And-
me and you.
No,
Oh, okay.
me and Meryl. in this scenario.
I was getting very confused.
No, me and Meryl.
I know we haven't seen each other in a
once a
while,
month
but you
have
missed
your
me more than
special
I thought.
night.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, okay, you can put yourself into this scenario.
Okay,
to
I know.
answer
I'm
the
Meryl
question.
Streep.
You are Meryl Streep in
Perfect.
this. Yes.
Meta. This is getting very meta.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm playing Meryl, playing someone
Yeah.
else. Let's go.
So, would there be any characters like? Would you be offended if I skipped characters? Would you be a completist if I started out on this journey and I was going through
All of them.
this one and then I skipped over one or whatever? Would you have a problem with that? Would you think that it was specific to the roles? Would there be any that you would feel uncomfortable?
Well, yeah, like I think it'd be weird if Martin Short wanted her to play Lindy Chamberlain, like that poor mother who went through that awful experience. That would be one.
You think that would be too much?
Well,
So if he's
I
just
think I
like,
would
come on,
wonder-
just say the dingo took your baby.
I think the question would be, look, I'm not here to kink shame anyone, like whatever turns you on, but I think I would
I
be.
love you, baby. Say my baby. Say my baby.
I would wonder what it was about that character that you found
Yeah.
a turn on. Like I imagine for lots of actors who are very famous for a specific role, like a Henry Winkler or our references are also fucking old. I can't think of one. Give me a modern actor who's famous. Like who's the guy who played Superman? Tom Welling, right?
Okay.
I imagine there was a period of time.
Oh, go a more modern Superman.
that's-
David Corenswet.
David
please.
David Corrin Sweat. I imagine, or any Marvel superhero, if they're single, I imagine that there would be a percentage of people who they run into who want them to be
Just be that.
that
oh.
character.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Like I imagine when Tom Selleck was at his most famous doing Magnum PI,
People are like, get in that Hawaiian shirt.
get in that Hawaiian shirt, put on the Dodgers cap, and be like charming and wink to the camera, like occasionally, like
Okay.
for sure.
All right, then, okay. Of your roles,
Yeah,
then,
what would
what are your range? What's your village
that is
people?
assuming I have range.
No, but of characters,
Okay.
at least of character types, of hats and uniforms that you're going to put on.
Yeah.
What are if this is now you,
Yeah.
if people are coming to the Charlie Clausen actor date night,
Yeah.
and these are the various characters that you have to offer. Now, policeman,
Yeah.
like you've played a policeman.
obvious.
That's a pretty obvious one, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have
Ooh,
a
I've
man
stolen
in
something.
uniform.
What are you gonna do?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's easy.
Easy. Yeah.
Pretty easy to do a policeman. What
Yeah.
else?
All right. So let's just go
Yeah.
through the characters. Landscape gardener.
Oh, is that landscape gardener maybe is like
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah. It's
I can
a,
imagine people like finding that
like a Jamie Drury.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Jackaroo.
Oh yeah, Jackaroos. Yeah, that's sexy. You could
yeah.
definitely do Jackaroo as like.
Masseuse.
Oh yeah, all right.
Fireman. I played a fireman.
Oh!
I basically played
you've got a
a
calendar.
Chippendale. Every Chippendales cliche.
Oh my God.
Cowboy, cop, fireman. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, is that all? I've just been a himbo all this fucking time.
Everyone relax!